back. We got another episode of Sarcasm Speaks. I'm Jared here with Bob, and I'm gonna kick this off. I don't know, in kind of a weird way, I guess. So me and Dickie, friend of the show, has been on a few times. We started watching this new thing on Netflix called Night on Earth the other night, and it's essentially like back in the day, the planet Earth, like Blue Planet, fucking what was that other one? Life, I think. Earth, Life. There was like a bunch of different ones.
What are you naming right now?
They're like
Are these TV shows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like documentaries. That's about like nature shit. So they take like a really long time to do. I guess they like stick cameras in random places all around the world and just kind of like let them record, and then they go back. Like I think one of them, I think it was Planet Earth, took 10 years to create, something absurd like that. I don't know. So
where's the money in that?
You know, that's a great question.
Who pays for that?
I don't know. I don't think I have an answer for that.
And how do you make money? Like you sell it to the network?
I would imagine, yeah.
Okay.
You would sell it.
So someone independently probably does it,
yeah.
Or an organization does it, and then they sell it to the network, or they do a deal with the network, like,
right.
Hey, give us $2 million and we'll do this over the next 10 years, which seems like a bad return. But
yeah, you'll have a movie 10 years from now, which realistically in Hollywood sometimes that's how it works. Sometimes it takes movies 10 years to get.
Say some of these projects they take every bit of it.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, they hire one guy to direct it and one guy to write it, and then the writer gets fired, and they have to find a new writer who wants to rewrite the whole thing, and then the new director gets pissed off, and then the actors want to quit, and then by the time they get all the back end shit done, the other actor that they had to be in it has a scheduling conflict, so now they have to recast the role. It's like some of these movies can take like a fucking decade to come out. There was one that just came out. It just came out within the last year or two, and it won awards because one of the people that went up to accept the award mentioned that it was like almost 10 years in the making. I can't remember what it was, but I don't know. I'm not going to be able to remember it, but someone out there might that's listening, and they're yelling it right now, like, you fucking idiot. So yes, I do know I'm an idiot, but fine. Either way, so me and Dickie started watching this, and it reminds me of when I was in college, and I used to get super fucking stoned in college and watch Planet Earth with like all my roommates at the time, and it's like super weird because some of the stuff goes in slow motion, and you're seeing like animals and shit, and like it's just life is happening in like animals, and being super high makes it so like things are amplified, I guess. But that kind of opened up the thought, like I was thinking about that, but then I remembered something that I heard on a podcast the other day that I don't know if I was just not paying attention to at the time or whatever, but it popped into my head when I was like, oh dude, like I remember I used to get super fucking like stony baloney and watch Planet Earth in college, and I was like, oh fuck. And like because my brain is fucking weird, I started going down a tangent here, and there was I think it was on the Joe Rogan podcast that I was listening to. He talked about the latest, not the latest, but one of the reasons that people think we're in a simulation is because, or we've been. It's either a simulation or we've made contact with aliens, is that we are a result, like humans are a result of a genetic experiment with aliens, because nothing else in the world can crossbreed with being so different. So the example they used was like dogs. So we know that all dogs originate from wolves. Like, that's a scientific fact. It's been proven. Like, everything from a fucking Chihuahua to a Great Dane used to be a wolf. Like, genetically. They can trace it all the way back. We used to think it was different shit, but now we're like, all right, cool. So if you start with a wolf and then through breeding and shit, you get like all different stuff, you can theoretically breed a Great Dane with a Chihuahua. Like that works. But it's a result of human interference in dogs in the species. So even though they're hugely different, like that's how you get all these cross things like a Maltipoo or like a fucking golden doodle, like all of these like a French bulldog, you know, like all of these like random ass fucking combinations of dogs. So they made the argument that humans, you can have someone like Shaq, who's a 7'2", 300-pound black male that can mate with a 5'2", 105-pound Asian woman and produce a child. Like nowhere else in the species of animals does stuff like that work outside of dogs. And then so they make the argument like humans interfered with dogs and experiment and shit. So like if humans can be vastly different, then it's almost like backwards logic, like they work backwards and relate it to dogs. But I started thinking about that and I was like, dude, what if that's true? It's like, what if, so the theory is that like aliens came to Earth and injected their DNA into primates, and then we've evolved into humans.
How high are you right now?
Actually, well, I'm not completely sober, but I am not high. I have had a glass of bourbon.
This sounds like a hits blunt scenario.
Right? But it's what I just started thinking about the other night when me and Dickie were watching that fucking Night on Earth, which is actually kind of cool. If you guys have Netflix, probably give it a watch. There's like 6 episodes. They're each an hour long. They're in different parts of the world. It's kind of cool if you're into that shit. But yeah, how weird would that be? If we're just like a product of like some fucking experiment.
So this might not work good for conversation. I'm not buying it because I don't want to give it that much thought.
Okay.
And it's pure laziness on my half.
But if you think about like,
do I have to?
If you go all the way back to like cave drawings almost, like super back ancient times when they talk about like the gods that like come down from the sky and like talk to people, whatever, could be aliens.
Or whatever, we're descendants of aliens, fine.
Yeah. We're a mixture of aliens and chimps. Because that's the other thing too. We share, I think it's something like 97% of our DNA is similar to chimpanzees, but we can't breed with chimpanzees. Like that doesn't work.
Right.
So it's like, it's very strange to me. If you stop and think about it.
I thought that's how we got AIDS.
Is it?
The attempted breeding with chimps.
Yeah, maybe. I think I've heard that. The patient zero
Yeah.
was fucking a chimp.
Yeah.
Or was it orangutan or something? I don't know. The
something in the monkey family.
The redheaded stepchild of monkeys, the orangutan. Personally, I like baboons. Because I like the fucking Rafiki in The Lion King.
It's all about the silverback.
Dude, silverback gorillas are fucking giant. I think they can be up to like 800 pounds.
I'm gonna fight one.
Yeah.
Just end it there.
Yeah, that's a quick way to go out.
Yep, very quick.
There's been a video that's resurfaced. Do you remember I think it was either last year or 2 years ago, there was the guy in China that jumped the fence in a zoo. So his family went, he and his family went to the zoo. I think like his wife and his 2 kids like paid for tickets and went inside. And this guy was like, nah, I'm gonna hop the fence. But he hopped the fence into the lion enclosure. And things did not go so well for him.
Well, that's so weird. How come?
Yeah, the lions attacked him.
Oh, really?
People started, like, the people that worked there started, like, shooting at the lions. I think it was like those salt guns. Like, it wasn't, they weren't bullets, or maybe it was rubber bullets. But because you don't obviously don't want to kill the animals in the zoo unless you're Harambe, R.I.P. Harambe, fucking Cleveland Zoo, fuckers, or Cincinnati, whatever. It's Ohio. But yeah, he ended up dying.
Yeah, but how?
So
Wait, you're telling me
there were a couple lions.
You're telling me that a human jumped in a lion pen?
Yeah.
And didn't get out?
Well, at first they shot a couple times at the lions, and the lions all scattered. There's like a pack of lions, and
I think it's a pride.
Pride, sure, yeah.
I think it's a pride.
There was a pride of lions, and they all scattered. They were like, "Yo, fuck this! I'm not trying to get hit by like the salt or like rubber bullets or whatever the fuck it is." Then the guy started to get up. He's a little fucked up. I think they kind of like fucked him up a little bit, but he was like, you know, kind of doing this thing where like he sat up, and I think he looked like he was gonna stand up. And there was this other lion that said, "I don't give a fuck about your rubber bullets. I'm hungry."
I'm gonna eat this dude's face off.
Or it was she. I'm pretty sure. I think they were all lionesses, or they were young lions, because there's no lion had a mane on them. This lioness runs over to this guy, grabs him by the neck, and then ragdolls him.
Like in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, well, yeah, yep. And he died. He's very much dead.
I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised by the outcome of that story.
Yeah, so I remember seeing the video when it came out. I think it was 2 years ago. But then it's resurfaced again on the internet. Someone posted it, and then they talked about it on the Fighter and the Kid podcast, their latest episode on last Monday, or Tuesday maybe. So they were like, "Oh shit," and then I think they found out it came out in like 2018 or something like that.
Senior year,
Yeah.
we went on a field trip to the zoo.
I thought you were gonna say the proposed senior prank.
Oh, the proposed senior prank was put a rhino in the school.
Yeah, put a rhino in the overpass.
Yep.
And then someone said, "Oh, let's put a giraffe in the underpass."
Yep. All of which are very likely possibilities.
Yeah, no, definitely could happen.
Yep. Senior year, environmental science, the big thing was you went to the zoo. Like
Sick.
fourth quarter. That was like the field trip.
Franklin Park?
Yep.
Did you bring your flak jackets?
We were fine. And apparently one kid climbed the fence
Oh, sick.
to the zebras.
Oh, God.
And we were quickly told that we all had to leave.
Yep.
And we all got back on the buses.
That makes sense.
And Medford High was no longer allowed to go to the Franklin Park Zoo.
That checks out, yeah.
So the one reason, or outside of the class being a joke, the one reason you would take environmental science as a senior was you went to the zoo.
Right.
Not anymore. Class of 08.
Nice.
Trying to free the zebras.
My class was the reason why there was no more senior luau either.
What, everyone show up shit-faced?
Yeah, well, everyone showed up shit-faced, but there was one kid in particular. I'm not gonna throw his name out there, but he got so drunk that he fell in the parking lot on the way in and hit his head on the curb of the sidewalk.
Oh boy.
And there was a lot of blood. And the security guard just happened to be walking outside and found this individual like laying on the sidewalk, like losing blood.
Yep.
So the ambulance was called. It was like a whole thing, and then no more senior luau. And then that was in like October of my senior year. Oddly enough, every big event our senior class had the rest of the year, there was a breathalyzer.
So I know that's the norm now.
Yeah.
The norm is breathalyzers at everything.
Yeah.
But my senior year, my junior prom, the quote-unquote breathalyzer was about 14 billion steps.
Oh, yeah.
It was at the Hilton in Woburn.
I was there for that. I went to your junior prom, I think.
You know what? Maybe it wasn't my junior prom. Maybe it was the junior prom.
When you were a senior, I was at that. It was at.
Okay.
They were all at the same place anyway.
Yeah. So
For like at least
it was at
3 or 4
it was the
years.
Woburn Hilton.
Yeah.
And there was like 1,400 fucking stairs.
And that was steep.
Yeah.
Those stairs were steep.
Yeah. And we asked them, we're like, dude, what the fuck is with these stairs? They go, kind of screens out a couple people before they get up here.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
Yeah, okay.
And then between that and then my senior prom, there were breathalyzers there, but not everyone was breathalyzed.
Yeah, right.
It was only if they spotted you. It's like the concussion protocol.
Yeah, yeah. There were certain people that they picked out. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, and anyone they picked out did fail.
Right.
So,
which is one of those things that now that we're older and we look back, and it's funny, even though you're like 17 or 18, you think that you know everything, but you're like
not even close.
You're like, dude, these teachers aren't gonna know.
Not even remotely close.
And now here we are at almost 30, and it's like 17, 18-year-olds think that they have us figured out. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, why do you smell like...
You're shit-faced.
Yeah, I was saying, why are you stumbling? Why are your eyes glossed over? And why does that kid smell like weed and fucking Axe?
Right. It's like, okay, guys, we know exactly what's going on here. But you just have no idea.
Yeah, but you think you know everything.
You do. And it's funny because even when you're 17 and 18, you look at it and you're like, when I was 14, like, I didn't know anything, but now I'm good. And you're like, you're still not good.
Nope. Then you get to college and you're still not good.
No.
Then you get out of college, still not good.
Right. Now here we are pushing 30 and we're like,
still not good.
I still don't know what the fuck's going on.
Nope.
Maybe I'll have it figured out by the time I'm 50.
Probably not.
Probably not.
So obviously playing golf.
Yeah.
Like, I hang out with older guys. No, I've played golf and I meet parents and.
Yeah, you're bumping elbows with old white men.
Yeah. Mostly. It's a white sport.
Yeah, it is very white.
And nothing changes. I hear about these guys' Myrtle Beach trips. These guys are like mid-50s, getting close to 60.
Yeah.
And they're doing the same fucking thing that we do.
Yeah.
The same fucking thing.
Gives me a lot of hope.
Hey, Glenn, your arm's in the fire. Oh, shit. My bad.
That's like Vinny.
10 minutes later. Glenn, your arm's in the fire again. Oh, fuck.
That's definitely Vinny.
My bad. It doesn't change.
No.
If anything, it gets worse.
Yeah.
You just get more experience under your belt, so you just learn how to do more dumb stuff.
Right.
Like, drinking in the woods is probably the most harmless thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Yeah. Right. And even, like, in high school, even though we were all underage, like, the latest I was out was, like, 1 a.m.
Yep.
Now it's, like, sometimes we literally drink until 6 a.m.
Ugh. So bad.
When Jimo gets going, he starts his drink till 6 chant.
Oh, so bad. I didn't want to do that at all.
No.
But every time.
Every time. Sometimes party favors might be involved and you just don't sleep for 24 hours. It's like a whole thing.
I usually just load up on caffeine at like 6 or 7 p.m. and then wonder why. Not only that, but also drinking like Captain and Ginger at loading up on caffeine and then wondering why I'm up all night.
Yeah. Take good old Strike Force. Shout out to Strike Force. It could be a sponsor if they wanted to be.
I haven't had a Strike Force in a long time.
I know, I haven't bought any. I've been slacking.
Where do I see that they sell it?
They sell it in 7-Elevens now.
Okay.
Yeah. They struck a deal with 7-Eleven across the country. They're moving up in the world.
Fucking Strike Force.
So they probably don't want to sponsor us. We're just a bunch of fucking assholes.
Peons.
Yeah. But I'd still take a sponsorship from them. It's good. It's a good product.
I like that product.
Yeah, it's great stuff. So, yeah, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
Well, we were talking about animals and shit, and then I shared my zoo story, which turned into
the high school. Yeah,
high school shenanigans.
Prom shenanigans, yeah. And how we still drink like assholes at 30.
I'm an asshole.
Or we drink more like assholes, I would say.
I think it's worse now.
It's probably worse. Oh, that's one of those things like, I don't know why, but occasionally I get like unreasonably mad for no reason. Like,
about anything?
No. But like, there's usually a reason for it, but it's just like a quick onset thing. But I remember like a few months ago, we were all like sitting around. I forget who it was. I don't remember whether it was Bill or whether it was Finn, or someone said like, talking about like our guys' weekend trip that we do every year. We've been doing for 4 or 5 years now. Someone was like, yeah, you know, we got to enjoy it while we still can because, you know, eventually we're going to start like getting married and having kids and we're not going to be able to do this anymore. And I was like, whoa, you shut the fuck up. The whole reason why we started this is because that eventually when everyone is married with kids, this thing still happens.
Yes.
Like we started it early so that it's just a continued thing.
I'm telling you, that like. Again,
but like the level of my anger was completely unreasonable. Like it was just not warranted at all.
Like it's the same. Okay, same thing.
Yeah.
The father that we sometimes see at the sports book.
Yes.
Father from the gym.
Yes.
What happens?
Right.
I go down there. They're making degenerate bets.
Right.
With buckets full of Bud Light. Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then one of them goes, "All right, guys, like nothing more. Do not order me another drink because I'm fucking driving.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know we're still gonna be here for 4 more hours, but do not get me anything.
Right.
That, or I need to go down the fucking hall and see if we can get a hotel room." Doesn't change. Like they still they go on their trips to football games. They usually go to an SEC game. Like
right.
they go fucking party in Athens, Georgia. Like
yeah. I just remember someone in our group had said that, and I was like, I don't fucking think so. You think you're gonna back out just because you get married and have kids? Fuck you. When you do get married and have kids, you're gonna want this even more.
So badly. But that's the thing is like, especially if it's something, it's like we do this every year.
Right, and it's one weekend. It's 4 days. It's 4 days once a year.
Yep.
That's it. And there's literally, so granted, in college, I would probably get completely blackout, obliterated, like piss your pants drunk every weekend, every other weekend, at least twice a month. Now, it happens once a year. Twice a year.
Unless Saturdays show up on Easter.
Yeah, unless we have a holiday that we don't actually have to celebrate with our families.
Or if we get Scorpion Bowls and I thought it was a race and it totally wasn't a race.
But it's scheduled twice a year. Typically Memorial Day and Guys Weekend.
Yeah, but there's also Leif Erikson Day and Festivus.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't get completely blackout. I'm saying like to the point where I'm like, what's the fucking stupid thing that I do?
Oh.
Yeah, like that comes out twice a year.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Probably since Guys Weekend. But that's that's what I'm talking about. Like that is reserved for like once or twice a year.
Like Memorial Day where I had chaperones.
Yes, exactly. Or like when I physically could not leave the house on the 3rd day.
Yeah.
Me and Vinny just fucking laid in bed all day, trying not to have panic attacks.
So bad. So bad.
Yeah. So that's that. But I feel like as you get older, you, oddly enough, you cherish those moments. So like going through it, I was fucking miserable because on that Sunday of Memorial Day, I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack or a panic attack or one or the other.
I wish I had a heart attack.
But now I look back almost a year later and I have fond memories of that weekend. But like I couldn't do that every weekend. Where I was doing that every other weekend when I was 21, 22, 23. Like we were just fucking ripping it up. So that's what I mean. Like that's not going anywhere. To any of our friends that are listening right now.
Hey, I gotta
fuck you guys.
I gotta
you think that's changing?
I gotta give you cash for Savannah.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. Yeah, I told you I was gonna forget.
We gotta start booking New Orleans.
That's true.
And figure out what other 2 people are coming with us, because there's no way everyone's coming.
Yeah. Oh, Guys Weekend in New Orleans. I know we always joke someone's gonna die, but like if someone were ever to die on one of these trips, it would probably be in New Orleans.
So the funniest thing, so when I went, Bourbon Street was under construction.
Yeah. Which
kind of sucked, but truthfully didn't really take away from the experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can still get around.
So, Chris was telling me though, like, so I made the joke because after LSU, so not only is it is in Mardi Gras season, LSU won the national championship. It was just New Year's. Yeah. Like, it is fucking less like that is party central.
Right.
I'm just like, there's gotta be people just laying in the gutter. Like, it's like, oh, how do you get them up? I don't know, dude. Fire hose. Chris goes, funny story. You didn't see it because it was under construction. They do actually pitch the road away because it's such a shit show. They might just fire hose the thing down and it just all goes to the gutter.
Like, oh shit, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's like pitched away. I don't think it's like very severe. Like, you might not notice it, but yeah.
That's awesome. What a fucking shit show.
I forget what movie is it where the guy's going around like, pick up your dead.
Oh,
pick up your dead. And they like throw him on the car. Is that Monty Python?
It is Monty Python, but it's not Life of Brian.
It's the Holy Grail.
It's the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ringing the thing. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
That is New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like, just get on the cart.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking great. Well, speaking of like debauchery and all this stuff, we forgot to talk about it in the last episode, but the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know how we forgot to talk about it. It was the best part of the Super Bowl. J-Lo and Shakira fucking crushed it. Shakira more than J-Lo. I will give it to J-Lo. She's 50. She looks fucking phenomenal. But Shakira has a special place in my heart. God damn, she is fine.
Even she's 43 though.
She's 43, and she looks fucking amazing. I would do gross and disgusting things just to fucking sniff her feet. Like, that's... I'm a big fan of Shakira. Not a feet guy, but...
Yeah, that's where it got weird for a second.
She is something else. But, that being said, despite it being the best part of the Super Bowl, some people, not surprisingly, didn't really like it too much. There was quite a bit of outrage on the interwebs regarding to the performance. You missed it, right?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, you didn't see any of it? Did you?
Well, I mean, I've seen what Twitter has to show me, which is the highlights.
Yeah.
So in a way, I feel like it's like the fucking SpongeBob.
Yes.
SpongeBob and Patrick. Is it All Hail the Magic Conch?
Yeah.
There's that.
Yep. So there is a Christian activist that is suing the NFL for, you ready? You ready for this number?
I think I saw this, but I forget, so lay it on me.
$867 trillion, with a T, dollars.
Good, so we're starting out with a very reasonable lawsuit.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
After, quote unquote, pornographic halftime show. Now,
that's like a Dr. Evil quote. Like,
I watched the halftime show very closely, let me tell you. We even rewound it at one point. I've also watched porn. A lot of fucking porn.
Big porn guy.
What I saw in the halftime show, I've never seen on a porn website.
Dude, I don't even think they're step related.
No. Stepsisters dance on stage.
In front of 80,000 people.
Scared stepsister comforts her other stepsister. No, it's stepmom comforts stepdaughter. That's what it is. That's how they all...
In front of 80,000 strangers.
They all start out. Oh, God.
My God, would that be one hell of a bukkake, though?
$867 trillion for a pornographic halftime show.
Well, it's just... it's... Someone's looking for some kind of fame because... I don't know... Like, that's... obviously... Listen, we know it's a frivolous lawsuit to start. You don't even need to put a dollar amount on it.
No.
It's fucking dumb.
No.
And then it's 867 trillion.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is gonna pay you that? Who the fuck are you suing?
The NFL is worth $10 billion.
Yeah.
That's 867 times.
So
867,000 times more than what the NFL is worth.
Is the United States even worth 867 trillion?
Probably not.
Is there even 867 trillion combined
American
dollars, rupees,
in
fucking
circulation?
like pesos?
like, is there that much money in circulation? I don't fucking know. That's wild.
Well, at least you know what? At least they started with a very reason. You know what? You gotta negotiate down, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Can't get if you don't ask.
It is Dave Daubenmire he's a former Ohio high school football coach. He said he tuned in to watch a football game when he and millions of minors across the country were forcefully subjected to crotch grabbing.
Oh, dude, this guy diddles kids. The way that was worded.
Yeah.
He diddles kids.
Yep.
That sucks.
Right. He plans to file a class action lawsuit. This guy looks like...
Does he look like a diddler?
Well, let me put it this way. He doesn't not look like he doesn't diddle kids. Yeah, this is not good. He's obviously not going to win.
It's not even going to be heard. It's going to be
It's
immediately
also-
thrown out.
It's also like, shut the fuck up. I saw a really good meme on this, and it was a picture of J-Lo and Shakira next to each other, and it was a split screen. And it said, lasted 15 minutes once a year. And then on the right side of the split screen, it says, once or twice a week, 1 hour every time. And it's a bunch of pictures. It's a collage from Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
And all of like the crazy outfits with Dancing with the Stars. And one of them is literally a woman was wearing, I wouldn't call it a dress. It was like red flames that were covering her tits. And then her fucking box. And like that was essentially the dress. And it was like, I mean, I don't hate that, but like, and then so underneath it said like outrage on the left side, and then adored on the right side. And it's like, you're gonna watch this shit when Dancing with the Stars, where people are like wearing these fucking insane outfits. J-Lo was more exposed than Shakira, but she wasn't like overexposed. Like, even though she was wearing a bodysuit, like it was silver that was covering certain areas, but then it was like skin colored everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like her bare skin was open. Not that that even fucking matters either, but like, it's like, man, what are we doing now, people? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, is it, and I hate that I'm even gonna bring this up, but like, is it because they're fucking Latino?
No.
Or Latina?
No, it doesn't matter who the fuck was up
But
there.
like, why? Like, what? But then, so I guess you could make the argument that Dancing with the Stars is a much smaller crowd.
Here's the deal. Because the vast majority... So I hear all the fucking windbag comments.
Yeah.
All the, I'm moving to Canada if Trump gets reelected. Like, I hear all the fucking windbag comments.
Yeah.
Every single fucking one of them. You know what they said about that halftime show? Wow, they look really good for their age. Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's what the majority said. So obviously there's the fucking retards like us that are fucking drooling.
Yeah. Oh, I was certainly drooling.
Then there's like reasonable people that go, wow, they look really good for their age.
Yeah, they're 43 and 50.
Yep. She might even be 51, but because that 1 year makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
And then there's this idiot that's like, oh, I'm gonna put a lawsuit through for 867 trillion.
Yeah, but those people that are just like, oh, this is a disgrace. What? Grow the fuck up, dude. And then the other thing is that people are like, so they're attacking moms, like the Karens of the world, and it says 2019 Super Bowl, and it's a picture of Adam Levine with his shirt off. His shirt was off the entire fucking performance.
California.
And it's like Karens everywhere. Oh my God, so amazing, so brave. And then this year it's a picture of Shakira and J-Lo, and it's like Karens outrage.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you guys doing?
You know what I do find funny though? Some of the people that are so ballless that they can't even admit like what it was.
Right.
It's like, well, some people.
That's
some
still
people,
my favorite.
Some people just have like no fucking balls where they're like, yeah. It's like in Letterkenny when McMurray's like, well, you know, you do your thing, you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm not one of you. Like,
yeah.
Like they just get so uncomfortable by the idea of it. It's like, get fuck off. Like, what? Who's gonna fucking yell at you?
Right. Yeah. People are just fucking stupid. The only other thing about the Super Bowl is that now they're also trying to make Super Bowl Monday a national holiday. Like they're trying to start a petition.
I'd be so fucking down for that.
The only thing I'm gonna say is I'm pretty sure they've been trying to petition for that for years and it's not happened. The other thing is that people have been like, "Whoa, why don't we just move it to Saturday?" I think that's fucking stupid. One, the NFL is synonymous with Sundays.
Yes.
And two, selfishly, I would much rather work a 4-day week. So I would rather leave it on Sunday.
Yeah. So
and fight to get the Monday off.
So first preference is Monday off.
Right.
Second preference is move it to Saturday.
Right.
Third preference is where we're at.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because it does kind of suck. Now,
when it's not in your market. So again, we're spoiled.
We are spoiled.
Being in New England, we just had 3 of the last 4 and 4 of the last.
So before this year,
Like that.
before this year, it was 3 in a row and 4 of 5.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
So right now, they still did 3 in a row, but it's been 4 of 6.
Right.
And I don't quite know if they're going back next year, but
yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah. So we're spoiled here.
Right.
But the way I look at the Super Bowl, and I don't know if you take away President's Day, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
I also know President's Day is one of those fringe days.
Right.
Where, like from an employer perspective, you don't have to pay holiday pay. So as an employee, if they say you're working this day, they don't have to pay you
right.
time and a half, double time, whatever.
Right.
They can choose to, but they don't have to.
Right.
So it's like one of those minor federal holidays.
Fair. Yeah. No, that is true.
So if you just want to like get rid of it and sub it in for
Super Bowl
Monday, but the only problem is that's usually 2 weeks after MLK Day.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. I still want that Monday off.
Well, so
I want the 4-day work week.
Do you typically get President's Day off?
Yes.
Okay.
When schools are off, I'm off.
So I don't. Oh, that's right. You work with the schools.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone with a real job, and if they have to work that Monday?
I'm pretty sure most people are off on that.
Okay, because we're gonna close.
Yeah.
But that's because it's vacation week.
Right.
So it's gonna be light for us anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people don't work on President's Day.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you can't do it then. I don't know, because I will level with like society.
Yeah.
Because in a month span, you've got 2. It begins and ends with Monday holidays. I don't know if you can sandwich another one in between there.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's actually a really good point. Maybe we can move.
Now, selfishly,
move President's Day to March, and then just have.
No, because know what I would do.
Because President's Day is arbitrary.
I think it's the same.
It's Abraham Lincoln's birthday, but like.
In Washington,
yeah.
Like they were both in the same like week or month or something.
Yeah, they were both in like a couple days apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
But fuck it.
But there is no holiday in March.
That's what I mean. Move it to March. Put President's Day in March. Look at that. I'm solving all of the world's problems.
Won't happen, but you don't fuck with tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be so down for that.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is, like, like the Super Bowl, like, I want to make it like a big thing, and I can't do anything because I typically have to get up and work the next day.
Right. So.
As does everyone else.
Yeah. Well, you know who doesn't have to work on Super Bowl Monday anymore is Kirk Douglas because he's dead.
Wait. He's like super old.
He was like 104.
Did any of us pick him?
Nope. Which is what I was gonna get at. We suck.
He's so old,
like,
too.
We really suck at this whole
I think I picked him last year. I saved him for a year. Because I looked at it and I go, wow, this dude is old as fuck. He's gone.
Yeah.
I saved him for a year.
I think there have been a couple people. Well, obviously Kobe died. Now we got Kirk Douglas. We kicked the year off with David Stern, but it was right after David Stern died that we did our death pool for this year.
Yep.
And
we wouldn't have picked him anyway, don't worry.
We really suck at this.
Yeah, we do.
We really fucking suck at this.
No, but like, remember,
except I will say Jones, shout out to Jones, picked Ozzy, and Ozzy did release a couple weeks ago that he was been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Yep.
Now I don't know how far along it is, but Parkinson's also isn't one of those diseases that like
imminent.
You get it and you're dead in 6 months.
Muhammad Ali had it for a long
very
time.
long time.
Michael J. Fox is still alive, right?
Yep. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe. But because Jones picked him this year, he'll die in January.
Jones picked him last year.
January of 2021.
Jones picked him last year.
Oh, he was last year's pick.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. Well, fuck it. Ozzy's gonna die this year.
Gone.
Shit.
Yeah. Who did I say? Morgan Freeman and Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. But they'll both be dead in
Both of
2021.
them. Fucking January 3rd.
Enjoy your next year of.
They're gonna be in the same plane.
Yeah. So this is coming out on Monday morning, and so tomorrow on Tuesday there's a primary taking place in our neighboring state, our fine state of New Hampshire, and
Which primary?
like for the Democratic candidate.
Okay. Because I was saying, because they already had their libertarian one, Vermin Supreme.
Yeah. Vote Vermin.
Yeah, he's not a Democrat though, so I guess you can't vote him this week.
Yeah, no, that's true. Vote for him in the general election though.
Yep. Bring it on. So
Bernie Sanders has jumped up in the lead. I think people are starting to feel the burn. And so the past, I'm looking at a graphic right now. Since May of 2019, he's gone from second place. So it's May, September, January, and February. So he's gone from second place to third place to third place, and now he's in first with a 4% lead over Mayor Pete for second place. So did you hear about the Iowa caucuses from last week?
I don't know what happened.
It was a complete fucking debacle. It was a shit show.
I heard it was last week.
They couldn't figure out who won. Then literally that day, no votes were counted. Like they had nothing. Like everything was fucked up. Like something got wicked fucked up where like they couldn't count anything. And Pete Buttigieg is like, yeah, I'm gonna celebrate winning the Iowa caucus.
Oh, he pulled like an old Alabama, like in the 40s, where it was just like, yeah, so we're national champs.
Yeah.
UCF,
UCF national champs. That's literally what Pete Buttigieg did. He was like, yeah, so I won Iowa, and it's like, what, bro? They haven't counted anything yet. Like you don't know. You have no idea. And then so when I happened to check Twitter, there were 62% of the votes had been accounted for, and Bernie Sanders was in the lead, and I'm pretty sure he had like somewhere between like a 3 and 6% lead over Mayor Pete for second place, and so it's only 62%. Like there's a lot can happen with the other 38%. Just ask Hillary. And I'm sorry, I don't want to kill myself. I have no intention of killing myself at any point. I enjoy my life thoroughly, And
I think our previous podcast
yeah.
was pretty different.
Yeah. So then Bernie comes out and he's celebrating winning Iowa. And then the comments on Twitter were fucking amazing. And it was like, because they counted 62% of the vote. And people are like, yeah, after watching 62% of the Super Bowl, I was really excited for the 49ers to win.
Yeah.
And then it was like, shit, there was another one that was really fucking good. It was, I think it was something about the Joker. It was like, after watching 62% of the Joker, like, they had something to say. So, like, everyone just kept commenting, like, yeah, after listening to, like, 62% of, like, so-and-so's album, like, I thought it was really good.
After 62% of Super Bowl 51, the Falcons have a banner.
Yeah. Like, that's literally, everyone just kept posting and just roasting that thing of Bernie being like, I'm going to celebrate winning Iowa. And it's like, well, dude, you don't know yet. Neither did Pete. He tried to celebrate on Tuesday when no votes were counted yet. And now you only have 62% in, and now you think you're winning. Like, can you just wait? Like, can you just fucking wait?
Nope.
But it is a just complete fucking debacle because where, like, you would imagine it would take like a day or two to count this, and it's taken multiple days to.
It's 2020 and we can't count votes.
Nope.
We cannot count votes in 2020.
No, we can't. We can't do it.
How? What? Explain. How the fuck can we not count votes in 2020?
So there's this would definitely be a question for Dickie, but I don't think every state does it electronically. I think it might literally be like, now, I don't know if this is actually true. This might be slightly hyperbolic. But in some places in Iowa, sorry to our listeners in Iowa, it might literally be like, everyone that votes for Bernie goes stand on that side. Anybody that wants Andrew Yang, stand in that corner. Like, I don't think that they have.
There's 16 people in the county.
Yeah, I don't think that there's a real. There's not like an overarching like electronic voting system everywhere. I just made that up, but how awesome would that be?
Hey, I'm here to vote for president. Cool. Can you just move your bead to the side you want to be on?
You just have an abacus. It's like, oh shit, what color was Bernie? Is he green?
Can you put a red tally on the board?
Yeah. They're using chalk. They don't even have whiteboards.
Put B for Bernie. Put P for Bob. But that's confusing. I mean, we're out of letters here.
Yeah, work with us. So the other thing too, like I was saying when I originally said I think people are starting to feel the burn, is that Bernie has a solid lead in New Hampshire too, which is where that's coming. So if Bernie does win Iowa, turns out, after 62% was voted, and he wins New Hampshire, I mean, that's a pretty solid fucking springboard to get going in there. And I think, he could probably give old Donald a good run for his money, especially depending on who his vice president is. Like they said, if it's Bernie Tulsi on a ticket, it's a pretty good fucking ticket. Because, like, Bernie's old as fucking dirt, and if he ends up dying, everyone knows, like, I want Tulsi to be the fucking president. Like, I would... this is... So, not that anyone gives a fuck about me, but...
That's very true.
This would create
same goes for me.
A giant fucking issue for me, because I would have to vote for Bernie Sanders, which I don't want to do because I don't like the whole socialist thing. But if Tulsi's the VP and he's like 79 or 80 years old by the time he gets sworn in, like, what are the odds he lasts all 4 years? So like I would be voting for Bernie like by proxy, like for Tulsi. So I don't know, but that's a whole other thing. So it'll be interesting to see how it folds out or unfolds. Is that the word I was looking for?
It's definitely not folds out. That is not a phrase.
Yeah, you know, you fold out like your dick. You just fold out your dick, right? You just pull it out, unfold it, unravel it, right? You gotta unravel it.
What do you keep it on a fucking stick?
I can't even say it. moving.
Powering through.
So the one thing that I really wanted to get at that we didn't cover it in the last 2 episodes because we were just wicked fucked up with all the idiots that were here, and the other one was the Super Bowl preview. But I wanted to take a second and really rip these fucking assholes. We all know how much I fucking hate New Year's. It's been well documented. At the end of every year, there are these people that are like, oh, this, and literally fill in the blank.
Wait,
this
wait,
year sucked.
Wait.
I can't wait for the new year.
Yeah, new year, new me.
Yeah.
I left a casino plus money.
That's true.
New year, new me, dude. That was one of the resolutions.
That was one of your resolutions.
I did it.
You achieved it. Good for you.
I did it.
I'm proud of you.
I forget what else I did. Oh, I have to build something. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all of these people that are like, ugh, 2019 sucked. 2019 wasn't my year. It knocked me down, dragged me out, but now I'm going to turn it around.
People
for
giving up on
2020
already.
Bro. These people that were saying, I'm going to take 2020. 2020 is my year. This is amazing. Before the end of January,
5 weeks.
people were posting, no, not even 5 weeks.
Oh.
This was like 3 weeks into January. People were posting on social media, ugh, is January over yet? Ugh, January's been the worst month so far. Oh my god.
It's been the one.
January seems like it's lasted all of 2020. Is it the new year yet? Fuck you.
I thought January
Fuck you.
flew.
So did I. I thought it was fine.
Imagine that.
I thought it was an average month. Didn't even really realize.
January is the worst month this year so far. It's the first.
I was seeing all of these fucking posts. All of these posts. Ugh, January. Ugh, just complaining about January.
There's a holiday in January.
From
we
the
come
same-
back from New Year's and there's a holiday 3 weeks later.
The same fucking assholes that are saying 2020's my year. Ugh, January sucked. What happened to 2020 was going to be your year? Where are you now? What are you doing? What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here?
I guess I'm the weirdo because I'm fucking miserable all the time and I'm not trying to be.
You
These
just
people are
set
trying
a
to be.
baseline.
Yeah.
You just keep consistency.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can be as long as you're consistent. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I decided this year I think
said it before.
I have to reset my baseline because I didn't think I was lashing out enough in the last year.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I don't give a fuck if someone's a complete asshole. I don't care as long as you're consistently an asshole every day.
Yeah, I gotta reset my
good.
base. I gotta knock my baseline down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's been stewing. I needed to get that off my chest. I fucking hate everybody.
New year, new me.
New year, new me. 2020 is gonna be the
I
best
left
year
the casino.
yet.
Dude, I left the
3
casino
weeks.
plus money.
3 weeks into their amazing new year of 2020 where splendid things are gonna happen and everyone's gonna shit fucking rainbows and sunshine.
I'm gonna read
Unicorns
a book a
are gonna be
day.
running around.
I'm gonna save 75% of my money. I'm gonna invest another 50% of my money.
21 days.
21
21 days in. Is this month over yet?
Nope.
January sucks.
Simple math would say no.
No. Guess what? You suck.
Simple look at your phone would indicate that nope, still January.
January doesn't suck. You suck. You fucking piece of shit.
And I fucking suck.
And I'm an asshole.
And these people fucking suck.
Oh, god damn. That fucking pissed me off.
Alright, speaking of people that suck, this is pretty good. So, I got a former athlete. And he's not playing football anymore, and he good kid, kind of a horse's ass, whatever.
Is this Hurricane?
Nope.
Oh.
So this kid was talking to us about Forex trading.
Oh god.
In the summer.
Jesus Christ.
So he was getting into that shit, which is like the foreign currency thing. And
yeah.
like he'd walk around the gym, like, what's going on? It's like, oh, what's up, dude? Oh, nothing. Just really hoping that yen comes up. What the fuck? You're supposed to say nothing and keep walking. What the fuck? Why the fuck are you talking to me about yen?
Is he like 17, 18?
He's 18, 19. Yeah. No, he's probably 20 at this point.
Okay.
But, 17. He's not 17. He's 20, 21, something like that.
Okay, alright.
And it was one of those things where, like, a different athlete comes up to me and goes, dude, why did Devin ask me to get on a conference call with him and 2 other people to discuss making millions of dollars or something like that? I'm like,
yeah.
I go, I don't know, dude. He goes, yeah, my cousin was on the call and he's one of the biggest idiots I know. Like, I'm not doing this. And we know this kid. This kid went to Milton.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, and like he will occasionally text people.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when can we hop on a call and talk about, like, financial freedom?
Jesus Christ.
And it's like,
so it's a pyramid scheme.
well, okay, so
anytime someone uses financial freedom.
This was it was a pyramid scheme because the idea was you pay, you had to pay an initial $250 and then $160 a month. But he couldn't explain what we were paying for.
Okay.
So I'm like, what's the product?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Forex trading. I go, so what am I paying for?
Right. Well, Forex trading.
It's trading, stocks and foreign currency. Yes, but literally, what am I literally paying for?
Right.
But the more people that he had under his belt took away kind of his thing. So if you get people under your belt, pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Definition pyramid scheme. But he was too
Absolutely.
stupid to fucking realize.
Yeah.
That was the summer. Saw him over winter break. Pulls in a Dodge Challenger or Charger, one or the other. Can't remember. Don't care. Massachusetts in the winter, driving a Challenger. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Anyway, his big thing was he was gonna move to Texas to be an entrepreneur.
Oh God.
What kind of entrepreneur, man? Just I'm gonna make money. I bet you will. Like,
What kind of entrepreneur? Yeah, the one that makes money.
I don't know. Like,
You don't.
what are you gonna do? Dig for fucking oil?
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
You have no idea what kind of business you're gonna run, but you're an entrepreneur.
And then, out of the blue, today, in a group text with myself and the 2 people I work with, because that's all that works there.
Yeah.
What do y'all do on the 22nd at 6 p.m.? And sends an image. Millionaire mentorship.
Oh my God.
We're going to be presenting at Harvard, speaking with Chairman 250, 250,000 base and then trading income, Bryce Thompson, Chairman 25 Edu, and Platinum 2000 Tyron Houston, and my mentor / classmate at school, Platinum 2000 Hasatu Diallo. That's a name. So, based on that, does that combination of sounds I made from my mouth mean anything?
Nope.
Okay.
0.
They mean nothing to me too.
Yeah.
In more depth, we're showing how you can build wealth from your cell phone. We will be educating individuals and families on ways to increase their revenue, save on taxes, presenting you with a blueprint to attain financial freedom. If you're free, I encourage y'all to come out because your life won't be the same after you see what we got going on. Flying money sign emoji, rose emoji.
Oh my God.
I'm very confused by the emojis.
Yeah.
250,000 base every month, not year.
Wow.
No one has said anything to this person.
No.
It's a he is just fucking out there.
Yikes.
Fucking out there. So we got a couple things going on here. One, unrealistic expectations.
Yes.
$250,000 a month.
Yep.
How the fuck am I gonna make $250,000 a month? Do you know how fucking hard it is to make $250,000 a month?
Yes. It's very hard.
That is so fucking hard.
Yes.
Really, really fucking hard.
That's $4 million a year.
Sure, I can't even do the math, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$4 million is a lot of money a year.
Yeah.
Okay. False promises. There's no way anyone who comes to this stupid fucking thing is going to be able to...
3 million.
Whatever.
Sorry.
There's no way anyone who comes to this stupid fucking thing is going to get anything out of it.
Nope.
All people are going to do is sign up for the mentorship program and pay whatever it is, and they're going to teach you, hey,
you need to get people to work for you.
What's your passion?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah. I want to make money.
You should start a business. What kind of business should... Well, I don't know. What kind of business should I start?
The one that makes money?
Dude, you should make money on YouTube. Like what?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, it's $20,000 a year for this info.
Yeah.
Fucking blow me.
Yeah, because making money on YouTube is really fucking easy.
So fucking hard.
Yeah.
So fucking hard. And people will be like, oh, it's so easy.
Yeah. It's easy when you're already famous.
If you get 1,000 views, you'll make like $100 a video.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
When you're already famous, yes, it is very easy to make money off of YouTube. But hey, I can speak from experience. When no one knows who you are, and you get 10 fucking views per video on your YouTube,
and you're running a pyramid scheme,
you don't make money.
And if you can't realize that you're in a pyramid scheme, then you should probably sign up for what they're offering, because I think it'll work for you.
Never let a sucker keep your money.
It'll definitely work for you if you don't know what a pyramid scheme is.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Alright, you want to wrap this bitch up?
Yeah.
Alright. Got a final thought?
Yeah.
What you got, dog?
It's really unfortunate that it's February 6th, which is when we're recording. Mm-hmm. I know this is going to be coming out later, but it's February 6th as I speak. Mm-hmm. And I have already got like the full-on golf itch. And there's nothing I can fucking do about it. Well, part of my discovery today was that I cracked my driver. Don't know when, but cracking the top, too old to replace for free, so I'm schlepping it on eBay, and this was great. So someone's got it on eBay. It's like a new head is like $75 and or best offer. Offer him 60.
Yeah.
Comes back 68. I'm like, ooh. Do I want to counter again? Because it's not the $3. It's the thrill that I'm really looking for here. It's the bartering.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what if I come down to 65? Is he really going to say no?
Right.
Like,
what? $3.
Or is he going to counter back with 67? Like...
$67.50.
Yeah, whatever. So I bought the new head, whatever, I'll figure that thing out. But... in that, I'm also going to have to start figuring out the process of getting a new driver. Like, I got to get fit, and I got to go through all that, and they're not cheap, so I'm going to have to, squirrel away some money or find some schmeckles somewhere or whatever.
Right.
But part of this is I've also been hitting out at work a bunch, and I signed up for the Mid-Am today. Yeah. So I got tournaments going. I'm in something this year. Like, I am in full-on golf mode, and if we don't get snow, I might be able to play in 6 weeks. That is so fucking long to be a crazy person. Yeah. And not be able to do anything.
Yeah. We got out in March last year, though.
Yeah, so...
Isn't that when we played LCC?
Yep. Then that was my second time out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't get snow, then there is the off chance of playing early March.
Yeah.
I've played in February before. Actually, I played in January.
You played in January, like 2 weeks ago.
But, like, I played in February one year, and then that rolled into March. And then I played, like, I got all of March, some of February, and then the rest of the year.
Right.
There have been times where, I played once in March, it snows, and then I don't get to play for 3 more weeks. Like, that doesn't count. That means I just snuck out one day.
Right.
So, that's why I'm almost like, it might be 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But also, this is when the golf tournaments get good. It's Pebble. I fucking love Pebble Beach.
Yep.
Next week, Tiger's back. After that, it's the Honda. That's almost a real tournament. Then it's Bay Hill. That is a real tournament. Then it's the Players. That's the unofficial thing. Like, it's getting into it.
Right.
And there's not a goddamn thing I can do.
Yeah.
Besides watch and hit into a fucking screen. I lost my shit yesterday. Because I couldn't fucking hit the club.
Yeah.
Like, I'm back there. And
maybe that's how you cracked it.
It could be. Or it could have been cracked a long time ago. I've hit a lot of bad golf shots in my life, so any one.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
James cracked his driver too, not too long ago.
Yeah.
So, we got but his was under warranty, so he was able to send his back.
Right.
I was not.
Right.
So, actually though, I think they're sending him one, and then it's like his shaft's gonna be all fucked up because of it. I don't know, whole thing. But,
yeah.
But I'm like swinging back there, and I'm just like, I cannot just like make the same fucking swing. Like, what the fuck here? And this is coming from a 3 handicap too. Like, I can only imagine what it's like being fucking like a 20. Like, my god.
Playing like me.
So there is a point where if you got like a little bit better, you're gonna be in the range that I'm talking about, where you expect to get better and it just doesn't get better because it's like, wow. I'm good enough to sniff some good things, but I'm not doing, like, you just get stuck in that 20 purgatory.
Right.
But I'm like, then I come out, I'm like losing my shit. I'm like, I cannot hit this fucking golf ball. I can't swing this fucking club. I fucking suck. And I'm like all I'm trying to do is just get one consistent swing down. That's it. Just one.
Yeah.
And I'll just take the results. So if I have the one swing and I hit it bad, fine. But I'm like, fuck, I am fucking, like, livid. Like, livid. And the worst part is Chris from the Masters last year. He's trying to fucking...
Cunty Chris.
He is trying to, like, come up with solutions. It's like, no!
Yeah.
Just let me fucking yell and scream and tire myself out, and then I'll go eat something and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, just let me go around, let me talk about how worthless I am and how big of a piece of shit I am and why I fucking suck. And then I'll eventually get over it, and then today I went back there and kind of hit the ball a lot better, and, you know, it happens, and then tomorrow I'll probably hit it like shit and fucking lose it again.
There you go.
Welcome to golf. Actually, I'm playing simulator golf tomorrow.
Oh, sick. iGolf?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking, we're gonna go to a high school basketball game, and we're gonna play some golf before, which I do not want to go, but what can you do?
Yeah. All right. Well, my final thought. Some heavy news out in the world today. Dunkaroos are back. Do you remember those from?
Do I fucking remember Dunkaroos? Fuck you.
They were the best.
I know they were.
They were the goddamn best.
That's why I'm fucking pissed you just asked me that question. Of course I fucking remember Dunkaroos.
What? Yeah. Well, they're back. They're coming back. I guess there was something that came out like maybe last year or a couple of years ago. Someone like tweeted at the company or someone said something and was like, "Oh, you're ever gonna bring Dunkaroos back?" And they were like, "No, we're not bringing them back." So now like there's been like this big thing, and now the Dunkaroos are fucking coming back, and I've never been more excited in my life.
Do you think they hold up?
See, that's what I was gonna say.
The last time I had Dunkaroos, I was a freshman in college, so 10 years ago. 11 years ago.
I have a feeling they're not gonna hold up, and I'm gonna be really upset about it. Like I'm gonna eat it and be like, "Wow,
these cookies are god awful. And all this is fucking.
This is just sugar.
Sugar.
This is sugar." So it's like, as much as I want to buy them, I don't know if I will.
Well, I think we kind of have to buy.
I probably will buy a box of them when they first come out, whenever they drop. But
I'm just preparing to be disappointed.
So were you a chocolate cookie vanilla frosting guy, or a vanilla cookie chocolate frosting?
Not chocolate frosting.
Were you like the sprinkle one?
Yeah.
The funfetti?
Yeah.
Funfetti was a good one.
Yep. Vanilla cookie.
Yep.
I mean, I can fuck with the chocolate cookie. Truthfully, the cookies don't really taste that different.
No. The couple times I used to just say fuck the cookies and just stick my finger in the fucking frosting and then just eat the frosting.
Kids are so gross.
Oh yeah.
I was always vanilla everything growing up.
Okay.
So like when I could eat ice cream, I never got chocolate. Never.
I think I probably lean vanilla over chocolate.
This is when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Now I think the option, now at knowing my options and not just knowing like
Yeah.
ice cream.
Right.
Right here, eat this and shut up.
Yeah.
Like knowing options, it's like, well, plain vanilla sucks and plain chocolate sucks. Like there's just so many better things out there.
Right. Yeah. So I'm fucking pumped that Dunkaroos are coming back. I can't wait to be disappointed.
Yeah, I'll just expect to be disappointed.
Yeah, my life is a disappointment.
I'm a huge disappointment, so I am Dunkaroos.
Yo, soy Dunkaroos. Oh man, let's get the fuck out of here. By get the fuck out of here, I mean walk over to the living room.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the show. Stay up to date on all the latest videos. Wherever you're listening right now, on whatever podcast streaming service you're on, make sure you subscribe there too. You stay up to the audio version of the show. If you're on iTunes, please go over, click subscribe, and leave us a review too while you're at it. The reviews help us get sponsors, and I want a goddamn fucking sponsor. We are on. Oh, also keep spreading the word. Keep telling everybody. We're like, I'm not gonna say like really big in New Zealand because we're not, because we got like 40 downloads in New Zealand. But like that's still a really good number for a country that's literally on the other side of the world.
I'm a huge fan of Lydia Co.
Yeah. So hey, shout out to all you Kiwis. You know, Russell Crowe's my favorite actor? Question mark. Yeah, he is.
Russell Crowe fighting around the world would have been one of my favorite TV shows if it actually existed.
Yes, I concur. So shout out to you guys. India's back. We got India's downloading us again. We're all over the place. I think we're still in Kyrgyzstan, holding on over there. Kyrgyzstan, whatever. I think in Poland, Germany.
Oh fuck!
We got
some of the angry countries coming in.
Yeah, we got a download in Ireland too, and then obviously, you know, domestically in the U.S., you guys are fucking amazing because we're the greatest and oldest country in the world.
Oldest and greatest.
Thanks to our fine president Benjamin Franklin.
I don't want to hear from any Franklin deniers.
Yeah, no. You fuck you guys. You can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. We're on Twitter at Sarcasm_Speaks. Facebook is just Sarcasm Speaks. And until next time, good night, everybody.